It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Could you be mine? Hey neighbor. So I would have done the rest of this song. I would have gotten changed and I would have put on different shoes, but I haven't worn this sweater in like 5 years. I very much grew out of it, and you can see that. But that is not why we're here today, neighbor. See, we have something very special to teach you guys today. Today, we're going to be learning about the Aztecs, the Incas, and the Mayans. It's going to be really hard to hold the mic at the same time. The Aztecs, the Incas, and the Mayans. These civilizations were built like lions, but somehow they disappeared into the night. Like Jessica Schmidt, my ex-wife. Who wrote this? Who wrote this part? These three groups are hierarchies, levels of authority from poverty to royalty, with nobles to slaves, nobility to ayulu. It really depended on what people paid you. These three groups are monarchies. Incas had Sapa Incas, and Aztecs had Latayones. They were elected through officials or elected through bloodline, but in the end you were always ruled by one guy. These three groups had similar economics. Compare them to today, and they would be exotic. The Aztecs' currency was cocoa beans. You would receive goods for doing good deeds. The Mayans used agriculture to sustain their economy, buying and selling corn like they were playing Monopoly. I like that joke. The Incas had taxes, but they gave their people basic needs. All they had to do was make farm roads and plant seeds. The technology they had was mind-blowing. The Aztecs used Chinampas to keep life flowing. Islands and lakes, small and square, growing beans, greens, flowers, and pears. The Incas used terrace farming, stair-shaped farms. They lived in the mountains, so problems alarmed. Space and water was lacking, so they went in completely blind, wrapping around their homes and rain spilling off the sides. Used by the Incas and many other cultures, this rich fabric was very expensive furniture. Cotton and wool braided together, worth more than gold and great for cold weather. I hate this book so much. Now for my favorite part. Oh look, it's his favorite part, guys. I hold this part very close to my heart. You repeated the same thing. The cultures that come within these three are truly a wonderful sight to see. Aztecs use hieroglyphics, symbols in place of words. But you know this style of writing isn't really unheard of. Mayan Script was the only one that was translated, and Incas used quipus. No writing was demanded. Quipus were knots on rope recording history. Why the Incas didn't use writing instead is a mystery. The Aztecs also used these for storage, and the Mayans perfected it just like homemade porridge. This guy is running out of rhymes real quick. They all had calendars, some better than others. Let's just say the Aztecs and the Incas weren't as good as their brother. The Mayan and the Hob were combined together to make the modern day calendar do its job. Oh, what was that? The religion of animism. Objects and organisms with spirits and souls. By worshipping nature, they would reach their goal. To join their spirits in their world when they die, maybe they would transfer into a bird and fly. Dude, this guy is on something, and he's not sober. These three had similar beliefs in spirits. Aztecs believed that the spirits had no limits. Everything has a soul, the Mayans believed, and if you dare hurt nature, the Incans would probably grieve. We're just gonna skip a couple pages if you don't mind. Human sacrifice. Oh, the Aztecs took live people and tore their chest apart because for some reason they thought that the soul was in their heart. The Mayans sacrificed to nourish their gods. To them, their blood was like a nice pasta sauce. Jesus Christ. The Incas did the same, hoping to their god that they did their best. Like a child who drew something in crayon for a father who's depressed. Wow, that was a really detailed and sad simile. He wrote that. He wrote that in the book. Well, see you later, neighbor. Looks like I'm moving to Italy. I rhymed it. I did it. I did it.